Hi everyone, my name is Ashley Miller and my presentation focuses on Is Magnet Status Worth It? Today, I'm going to discuss the Magnet Recognition Program. Let's begin by discussing vision and value proposition. The Magnet Recognition Program is an award given by the American Nurses Credentialing Center, ANCC, and recognizes organizations for quality care, nursing excellence, and innovations in professional nursing practice. As an organization, we strive to provide our patients with high-quality care. We strive for nursing excellence and having happy as well as motivated nurses. And we continually look to make new innovations in professional nursing practice. Our organization is currently on the road to Magnet, but I'm going to discuss, is Magnet status really worth it? We are now moving on to the problem. So, what exactly is the problem? Nurses aren't as happy in their work environment. Nurses are not as highly educated. And nurses may be dissatisfied with their job, which could potentially lead to burnout. Furthermore, patients are less satisfied with their care, and patients experience a higher fall rate. What do all of these have in common? They are characteristics of non-magnet hospitals. Next, we have target market and opportunity. Currently, there are 28 magnet hospitals in Pennsylvania, and there are no magnet hospitals in our surrounding area. We would be the first in our area when we achieve magnet status. This would allow the hospital to grow as we can target the patients and nurses in our area. Magnet recognition would make our organization more appealing to nurses, as nurses want to work in areas where professional nursing care environments are supported. We have the opportunity to gain additional patients because they are able to compare hospitals and choose the one that they believe will offer them the best care. More patients will be drawn to our organization because we will be the only magnet hospital in our area. We discussed the value, the problem, and our target market, as well as opportunity. The solution to this problem is achieving magnet status. As an organization, we will be able to address the problems that were previously mentioned. This is a multi-year commitment that will need continual support from the leadership team, administration, and board of directors. This is more than just a prize or an award. It is a credential of organizational recognition of nursing excellence. This will affect all employees, as the process requires organizations to develop, disseminate, and in culture evidence-based practice criteria, which results in a positive work environment. The picture on the slide is the magnet model, which was designed to provide a framework for nursing practice and research in the future. Furthermore, it serves as a roadmap for organizations seeking to achieve magnet recognition. Overarching this model is global issues in nursing and healthcare. This considers the various challenges that the nursing profession faces and the healthcare environment today. Transformational leadership is needed because we need leaders to transform the organization's values, beliefs, as well as behaviors. Structural empowerment is imperative because leadership needs to create an environment where strong professional practice can grow. Exemplary professional practice is truly what makes an organization a magnet organization. New knowledge, innovations, and improvements must continually take place, which results in quality outcomes. Let's talk about money and savings. Achieving magnet status will save the organization money by a number of ways. Higher job satisfaction leads to less turnover, which saves money. Turnover costs have been estimated to range between 0.75 and 2 times the salary of the nurse that is leaving, or $42,000 to $64,000, depending on the specialty area. Vacancy rates are lower, which reduces agency use. Millions of dollars can be saved by reducing agency shifts per day at $40 to $60 per hour. Furthermore, magnet hospitals have a decline in occupational health injuries, such as needle stick injuries, musculoskeletal injuries, and blood and body fluid exposure. For example, a needle stick injury costs $405 per event, and a musculoskeletal injury can range from $50,000 to $100,000 per injury per nurse. A decrease in patient falls and pressure ulcers also lead to cost savings. A cost for hospitalization for a patient is about $33,894, and a daily cost for treating a patient with a pressure ulcer is $5,177. These savings further support why magnet status is worth it. Achieving magnet status will solve the previously mentioned problems. All of the problems that were noted may not all be seen in non-magnet hospitals, but the literature suggests magnet hospitals have better work environments, more highly educated nurses are more satisfied with their job, and are less likely to report high burnout. Patients are happier and experience less falls. Additionally, the better work environment, more nurses with bachelor degrees and certifications leads to a 14% lower odds of mortality in magnet hospitals. Therefore, our major goal is achieving magnet status, and our next step is getting everyone involved in this journey so we are successful. Let's take a look at the trends in the literature. I have created a chart with 6 different studies that shows the various benefits of achieving magnet recognition. Findings show the benefits of magnet recognition are continually being found. For example, improved nursing experience, increased RN retention, and decreased burnout are just a few that benefits nurses. On the other hand, increased patient safety, lower fall rates, and lower mortality are some of the benefits that patients experience in a magnet hospital. Which hospital do you think more nurses want to work for? Which hospital do you think patients want to go to in order to receive the best care? The answer is a magnet hospital. As we move on, I want to discuss marketing and implementation strategy. Marketing is important so we can communicate with our customers, both current and future, current employees, as well as our potential employees. We need to make it known that we are on the road to magnet status and what this means for everyone involved. First, this needs to be shared with the entire organization and the current employees. Next, this information needs to be shared with local universities, with special attention to senior nursing students, so they have the information that they need in order to decide where they want to be employed when they graduate. Most importantly, our current and potential customers need to be aware of this and how it will positively affect them. This will result in our current customers staying with the organization and encourages new customers to join us. This communication can be achieved through email, mail, and through the organization's website. A statement by the chief nursing officer to the local media is a cheap way to get this information out into the public. Since we are already on the road to magnet, we need to implement a large team that will have more nurses involved so we can successfully achieve magnet status. As an organization, we need to work together as a team. Currently, the organization has a nurse in charge of the magnet process, but this is not enough. We need to get the frontline nurses involved since this will affect all of the nurses. Bedside nurses are key positions that need to be added to this team. One nurse from each department in the hospital should be added to the team in order to encourage and disseminate important information back to the nurses in that department. These nurses need to be role models, motivational, and need to have their bachelor's degree or must be actively pursuing their degree. Within our surrounding area, there is a lack of magnet hospitals. This gives us the opportunity to be the first magnet-recognized hospital in our area and gives us an advantage over the other hospital systems close by. This puts our organization at a competitive advantage. This means that nurses will want to join our organization because we will have a distinction for nursing excellence and high-quality patient care. Capital is defined as the wealth in the form of money or assets and is a valuable resource. Investment and use of funds is necessary for any plan that is going to be successful. Financial capital is not needed at this time because the organization is already on the road to Magnet. However, there is another form of capital that is needed and is just as important. The form of capital that is needed is intellectual capital, and this is described as a knowledge asset. Having intellectual capital is one of the surest ways to be successful, and success is what we are striving for. This capital is necessary because we need more individuals that are knowledgeable about the Magnet process. This capital will be used to make further strides on our way to Magnet status by having more knowledge and guidance in the process. Having more knowledgeable staff during this process will allow us to achieve our main goal, achieving Magnet status. As we move forward on our journey to becoming a Magnet hospital, it is vital that we continue to foster our relationship with local universities in our area. This relationship will allow the organization to encourage nurses to advance their education at discounted rates. Furthermore, we need to continue to work on ways to make programs that work with the nurses' schedule and busy lives, thus giving them the opportunity to continue their education. Additionally, partnerships with these universities will allow us to recruit the best nursing students to work for our organization as registered nurses. And this brings me to the end of my presentation. I want to give you a summary of what I've been talking about the last 10 minutes. First, I introduced what Magnet is and the problems that non-Magnet hospitals encounter. Then, I explained the target market, the solution, revenue model, and roadmap. Next, I discussed the importance of marketing, the team needed, our competition, the investment needed, and the partnership that are necessary for success. So, is Magnet status really worth it? The answer is yes. I want to leave you with a short video on Magnet nurses. Here are the references for my presentation. Thank you for your time, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have. Thank you.